Now let me show you how you can edit these callouts. So once you open the callout template, this is how it is going to look. You will be greeted in this composite shot, which is called callout selection. Here you can pick any callout that you want to use. So let's start with the very first callout, which is at the top left corner. So I can click on that and you can see it just highlights the layer which is selected. If for example you want to select this callout in the middle over here, so you can click on that and you can see the layer is highlighted and it's called styled callout. So let's select the very first one and we can just double click on the layer and it will open up its composite shot. Here what we have to do is just place our video footage. So I have this footage over here. Let me just drag that in, and what we have to do is just expand this layer and go to tracks, click on this plus icon to add a tracker. You can notice at the top we have switched from the viewer mode to the layer mode. Now we can just place this tracker on the object that we want to track. So maybe we can track the elbow of this guy and make sure that your playhead is at the very first frame, and then we can just put this near the elbows over here, and then we can click on the track forward option, click on play, and HitFilm will automatically create keyframes for you. So we can just wait for it to finish. Alright, perfect. So you can see that our tracker has finished tracking, but you can see the last keyframe, it just went up for no reason. So we can just easily fix that by going into the tracking point and go to the last keyframe, and we can just delete that one. Alright, pretty cool. So we can go back, and in the tracking point you'll see the apply to layer option. We have to select the layer from the menu over here. So just make sure you select the tracking data layer, click on that, and then click on apply, and then just go back to the viewer view, click on the viewer to go back, and you can see the target has automatically applied to the elbow, and you don't have to do anything else. So if we play this, there you have it. Now another cool thing about this callout is this middle point layer over here, and it's this middle point, so you can just position it anywhere that you want, and just makes it more dynamic. To edit the text, you just simply go to the callout 01 edit here, double click on that, and we have the new text layer over here. So we can just select that and type in anything else. So maybe I'm going to type in Bliss Callouts, and I'm going to select this text. If it's too small, I can go to the text tab and increase the font size. And similarly with the creative template over here, I can select that and replace the text, something like that. And then with the selection tool, I can just put this back in the center like so. We can close out of this, and the changes will be updated in your main comp. Alright, cool. So let's close out of this. We are back in the callout selection composite shot, and we have this callout over here, which is kind of advanced. So let's click on that, click on the layer, and just double click on that. And here we just have to again double click on it, and again we'll just put our video inside and track it. Go to the tracks, click on the plus icon, make sure your playhead is at the very first frame, and just track any part that you want. So maybe let's go with this dumbbell over here. Click on track forward button or the icon, and let HitFilm track this dumbbell. It stopped for some reason, but don't worry, you can play the track again. So click on track forward and it will continue tracking the footage. Okay, now it's done tracking, and again you can see it jumps up for no reason. So you can get rid of the last keyframe as I showed earlier. I'm just going to keep it as it is for now. Go to tracker and make sure that from the layer menu we select the tracking data and click on apply. Alright, so now you can go to the viewer mode again, and you can see that everything has been applied properly. And one more thing, if your callout is not visible, you can go to the line layer itself, go to controls, and it has a fill color apply to it, which we can change to any color that we want. Let's make it white so that we can see it properly. And same thing goes for the target layers as well. So in every layer there will be a fill color applied, so we can easily change that color. So let's just make this white and click on OK. And then we have one more thing over here, the callout edit here. Just double click on that. We have the text itself. It's pretty simple to change the text. We have the callout background, and again the fill color is applied to it, but we can change it to any color that we want. Let's go with the yellow color and change the text color, which we can select the text and change its color to maybe black. That's looking good. Here we have this callout to media, so let's just double click on that. And what we have to do here is we need to place our footage in this comp again. So just drag and drop it, and you just have to zoom in to this dumbbell that you just tracked. So since we know we are going to track this dumbbell, we have already tracked it in our main comp, so we can just zoom into this area and try to put this in the center over here. So make sure we do this at the very first frame, and what we have to do is create another track for this, and we will track this footage again. So we just make sure that we are tracking the dumbbell over here. So let's just put this on the dumbbell itself and click on the track forward icon. So this is an extra step, but the end result will be really cool. So just wait for HitFilm to finish up the tracking. So once it finishes tracking, then what we have to do is we need to set the purpose to stabilize and then click on the apply button. So once you click on that, then just position your footage where you can see your dumbbell, and then just play your footage, and you can see that HitFilm will just keep your dumbbell in the focus. Alright, so once you do that, then you can close out of this comp, and when you go back to your main comp, you can see we have this really cool effect going on, and it just zooms into your dumbbell in this little preview window over here. That was the bit of an advanced callout thing. Now we can close out of these composite shots, and we are back to our callout selection screen. I want to show you this callout over here, so let's just double click on that. Alright, now we need to do the same thing. We'll just bring in our footage and track it, but I don't want to do that. I just want to show you how you can edit this template. So what we want to do is we'll just go to our callout 6 edit here comp, double click on that, and this composite shot has these ratings. If you want to change the rating of this comp, you just select the rating from the layers over here. So if you want to rate it 1 star, make sure you turn off other ratings and just enable the 1 star rating 1 star layer, and it will be enabled. If you want it 5-star rating, then click on the rating 5-star composite, and all the 5 stars will be enabled. And again, there will be a fill color applied to it. So if you want to change the color of the rating, fill color and change it to yellow or something else. So again, you can go back and you can see the changes will be taking place in your comp. Alright, that is looking very good. So let's close out of this. Let's take a look at another comp. Let's go with this one over here. Let's just double click on that, and the only thing that I want to show you in this is let's go to the tag 2 comp, and it has a edit here comp as well. Double click on that. Inside there will be an icon composite shot, so double click on that. And if you want to replace the icon with something else, you can easily do this inside this comp. I got all these icons from really neat website called icons8.net, I believe, and you can download these icons from that website and replace it inside this comp. Once you do that, then the changes will be updated in the main comp, and you can change the text over here as well. The color can be edited, so you can see the plain layer over here. You can just turn that on and off and see which layer is what. And that is pretty much it. If you have any questions regarding the callout, if you need some help, you can contact me via my email. I'll be happy to assist you with these callout templates. And if you have any suggestions, do let me know that as well so that I can improve on these callouts. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.